March 30th, 1867, Frozen Fortune. The United States agreed to purchase Alaska from the Russian Empire for $7.2 million, a transaction that would later be recognized as one of the most strategic land acquisitions in American history. The treaty was negotiated by Secretary of State William H. Seward and Russian Minister Eduard de Stoeckel. The deal, signed at 4 o'clock in the morning in Washington, D.C., involved the transfer of approximately 586,412 square miles of territory, an area roughly twice the size of Texas. At the time, the public reaction was mixed. Critics referred to the purchase as Seward's Folly and Seward's Icebox, suggesting that the snow-covered region held little value. Many Americans questioned the wisdom of spending a large sum on what seemed to be a remote, frozen wilderness with limited economic or strategic potential. Congress ratified the treaty on April 9, 1867, and the official transfer took place on October 18, 1867, in Sitka, then the capital of Russian America. That date is now celebrated in Alaska as Alaska Day. Russia's motivation for selling the territory stemmed from several concerns. The Russian Empire feared it could not defend the distant colony in the event of a war, especially against the British, who controlled Canada. Russia was also experiencing financial strains following the Crimean War, and believed that selling Alaska would both generate revenue and improve relations with the United States, a growing power with which Russia sought stronger ties. For Seward, a longtime expansionist, the acquisition fit his vision of American growth across the Pacific. He anticipated the commercial and strategic value of Alaska's location, particularly its proximity to Asia. Though gold would not be discovered in the Yukon region until 1896, leading to the Klondike Gold Rush, the true economic value of Alaska became apparent well before then. The territory held rich resources including fish, timber, and fur. In the 20th century, the discovery of petroleum and natural gas further transformed Alaska into a critical energy source for the United States. Militarily, Alaska proved vital during World War II and the Cold War. Its proximity to the Soviet Union made it a key location for military bases and early warning systems. The construction of the Alaska Highway in 1942 strengthened U.S. military mobility across the continent. Later, with the establishment of strategic air command installations, Alaska played a frontline role in the defense network against potential Soviet attacks. On January 3, 1959, Alaska became the 49th state of the United States. Its statehood cemented the importance of the 1867 purchase, which had evolved from a widely mocked decision into a foundational moment of American expansionism. William Seward's vision, initially dismissed, was ultimately vindicated. The purchase of Alaska not only expanded the nation's geographic reach, but also secured strategic and economic advantages that would influence U.S. policy for generations. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.